So hello guys, this is a second take of this video. I already took my first video. I always used to complete this in my first try, but this is the first time I did a second try because of few inconvenience, yes, few inconvenience. First of all, my book was not in the bookshelf. It was taken out by my niece, and she took it to another room. I didn't know. Luckily, my brother put this book in my bedside table. It was quite fortunate. If she had told any pages, I would be little angry, but I cannot be always angry with my Banji. But I would have forgiven her. And another thing is, I talked in my mother tongue and it ruined everything about this channel. Have already shared in my first video that I will only try to speak in English and try to improve my English. So that's why I recorded it all again, and it's not quite a hassle to record. It was only 5 to 6 minutes of talking, but it will not matter. So I was in two. I found it where I was. Sorry for the wait. I know no one will be watching it and no one will watch it. But still, sorry for the wait, and let's start our reading session. Master a formula, then learn a new one. The power of learning quickly. In order to make bread, every baker follows a recipe, even if it's not only held in their head. The same is true for making money. Most of us have heard of saying, "You are what you eat." I have a different land. I say, "You become what you study." In other words, be careful what you learn because your mind is so powerful that you become what you put in your head. For example, if you study cooking, you then tend to cook. If you don't want to be cook anymore, then you need to study something else. When it comes to money, the masses generally have one basic formula they learn in school, and that it's that and it's this: work for money. Predomination the predominant formula I see in the world is that every day millions of people get up, go to work, earn money, pay bills, balance checkbooks, buy some mutual funds, and go back to work. That is the basic formula or recipe. If you are tired of what you are doing or you are not making enough, it's simply a case of changing the formula via which you make money. Years ago, when I was 26, I took a weekend class called How to Buy Real Estate Foreclosure. I learned a formula. The next trick was to have discipline to actually put into action what I learned. That is where most people stop. For 3 years while working for Xerox, I spent my spare time learning to master the art of buying foreclosure. I made several $1 million using that formula. So after I mastered the formula, I went in search of other formulas. For many of the classes, I did not directly use the information I learned, but I always learn something new. I have attended classes designed for derivative traders, commodity option traders, and categorists. Saldo- Saldogalist. Saldogalist. I was way out of my league, being in a room full of people with doctorates in nuclear physics and space science. Yet I learned a lot that made my stock and real estate investing more meaningful and lucrative. Most junior colleges and community colleges have classes on financial planning and buying traditional instruments. They are good place to start, but I always search for a faster formula. That is why on a fairly regular basis I make more in a day than most many people will make in their lifetime. Another side note, in today's fast changing world, it's not so much what you know anymore that counts. Because often what you know is old. It is how fast you learn. That is skill is priceless. It's priceless in finding fast formula recipe. If you will for making dough, working hard for making money is an old formula born in the day of cavemen. So that's it for now. I will again do an speaking test in myself in my room with computer. I will record it and I'll review it again. I don't know what will change now, but I have few formulas that I want to use. First of all, the long words like I don't want to use, just like that word. I don't want to stop in or I don't want to do that. And another word I don't want to add is and again I want to add and and never. This and words always come in handy, but I don't know how to change it. I will research about it. That's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow and goodbye.